It is time now to reveal this year's local hero for London, part of the Daily Mirror Pride of Britain Awards. For the past 4 nights, we have shown you the remarkable selfless Londoners nominated by you for the immense contributions they make to their communities. Before I tell you who has won, a reminder of those 4 nominees. On Monday, we met Freddie Totoso, who has spent decades teaching young people how to play steel pan drums. Then there was Neil Dowden, who has organised hundreds of dinners for homeless people in Charing Cross for more than 10 years.
But the symbol on the top there, the candle and the barbed wire.
On Wednesday, we saw Dan Jones, a veteran campaigner for human rights and also young people in East London.
Copy, please. Arms, thank you.
And yesterday we showed the work of Cassandra DeLissa, who helps disabled children in Hackney.
Well, you know, when they've eaten the meal, they come back and they thank us, and, you know...
We put together a special panel of 6 to help choose the winner of the London Pride of Britain Award. Alongside some of my colleagues from ITV London, we had 2 special guests, double Paralympic gold medalist Natasha Baker and knife crime campaigner Brooke Kinsella.
It was brilliant. You could see the joy in his face, couldn't you?
To kind of get kids to do that, I'd got, you know, just seeing them doing it.
There's plenty of debate, but eventually they had to choose one winner. And they did, and the winner is Neil Dowden, who's devoted more than 10 years of his life to feeding homeless people in Charing Cross, cooking them a full English breakfast once a month. Neil is now abroad, where he also helps the homeless, but I managed to speak to him and his wife Jennifer just before they left and asked him for his reaction to winning.
It is a bit too much for words, but it also feels a bit good, you know.
Jennifer, you put it into words for your husband then. Why do you think he was nominated?
Because of the kindness of his heart, and he wanted to help people, and those that work with him in the ministry realised he deserves something good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Should we hear what the judges had to say about you, Neil?
Okay.
For me, the deciding factor for Neil is that he took such a simple idea, which is cooking breakfast, which some might argue, okay, what's that actually going to do? Once a month for over 200 people, you know, he cooks breakfast, and it's that using that simple idea to make such a difference to people's lives that I really loved.
These people are given the opportunity once a month to have this food, and it's just so incredible that he's been able to touch so many people's hearts.
Neil, why did you come up with the idea in the first place?
Well, it started with us going out there and just giving sandwiches and tea. And I recognized that that's not a real meal. And a lot of the guys don't get anything to eat. So we tried to add more, and I decided we can do a cooked breakfast, and we could actually fry the eggs and everything on the street. And we started, and it just grew from there. And they get a full English breakfast once a month, and for some of the guys, that's the only hot food they get for the entire month.
And Jennifer, he couldn't carry out his work without your support, because it's a once-a-month commitment. It takes up a lot of your time, doesn't it?
Yes, and we get some help to cook the dinner at home, you know, so we do the full English breakfast, and they have porridge, and they have coffee and tea. So we all chip in, and with a bit of help, and we have it done.
He's a remarkable man.
Yes.
You're very lucky to have him. I hope he cooks you full breakfast on the Sundays he's not cooking for other people.
Oh, but really, normally I don't really go out with him on Sundays, but when he goes out and we come back in, there's no breakfast really, because everybody's tired.
I can imagine. And you don't only carry out the work here in London, you also go abroad to do it.
Yeah, we do a charity mission to Guyana once a year. And again, there's so much poverty there that we feed the homeless, we do a lot of clothing there, and there's a lot of kids living in dire poverty. And being a native, I was born in Guyana, so it makes it, you know, it's hard for me to go back and see that. So we get together, and there's lots of friends that donate loads of clothes, and, you know, we send barrels with food stuff, and even some of the school books that people don't need, we send all those back, and it helps them.
It is so hard to hear that there are so many people here in London and around the world that still need help like yours. But I must say the reason we've got you in is to present you with this award. So congratulations, they're the Local Hero Award for this year. And very good luck to the both of you in the finals later on this month.
Thank you very much.
A pleasure to meet you, Neil and Jennifer Dowden. Thank you for coming in. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Neil now represents London in the National Pride of Britain Awards, which will take place on Monday, the 29th of October, and that ceremony will be shown here on ITV1 the following night. There's still plenty more ahead. Lucrezia will be here with our guide.